Hey everyone, I'm Audrey. So as Tara mentioned, so I was one of the attendees of the EmpowerHack, the original EmpowerHack conference in November. And so we broke out into different sectors and brainstormed around different ideas. So within the health sector, I was in a group that was addressing needs regarding pregnancy. So we came up with an initial idea for an app called HaBaby. So you're combining the Arabic word for HaBaby, which means baby, with baby. So HaBaby, baby, HaBaby. Awesome. So some quick stats about why this is important. So just to talk about Syrian refugees, which is just a subset of the overall refugees involved in these vast migrations. So of the 3 million ones that have been traveling through neighboring countries, at least 1 million are estimated to be women and girls of reproductive age. And throughout the long journey, at any given time, up to 20% can be pregnant. So there's some pretty significant numbers we're looking at here. And then specifically within the UK, a quarter of all women who give birth are actually originally not from the UK. And within that specific group of mothers, they face a 3 times higher mortality rate than other pregnant women. So there's sort of a number of factors there, but I think just some interesting stats to sort of think about the realm and scope of this problem. Cool. So the initial idea behind HaBaby is that it's a web and mobile app that connects pregnant refugee women with important prenatal and postnatal care, particularly actionable, clear, relevant medical information. Cool. So just some overview of the initial features of the app. The main idea is that it allows people to search for symptoms and then receive actionable treatment advice, so and as well as information to tell a doctor if they're able to meet with them. So multiple languages are supported. So initially it's in Arabic and English, but looking to add Farsi and others down the line. And the idea is that the functionality is accessible offline once initially downloaded. So I put some of the other features or hopefully including in the future. So more languages, chat board message functionality, and then information to help people find clinics nearby based on their GPS location, as well as information, hours, pricing, things like that about those clinics. Great. So just some initial design challenges. So I'm not a UX person, but some things that I think we're starting to think about. So right now, there's a search functionality based on the trimester, the stage of pregnancy, and there's sort of visuals for each stage, and thinking about making them culturally appropriate and sort of clear and identifiable. There are lots of symptoms that a woman may face throughout the stages of pregnancy. So what are some of the best ways to display this? Should these be alphabetically? Should there be a search functionality? Could it be, the sort of main, most important features could be pulled out? There's a lot of text right now, so sort of like symptoms and then various treatment approaches. How might this be displayed, in sort of a way that isn't as overwhelming or technical? Overall look and feel. And I know some of the awesome UX volunteers who have been involved so far have been reviewing similar pregnancy apps. So I think making sure we're incorporating some of the best practices and features and understanding how we can be drawing from other existing apps out there. Awesome. So I think those are. Oh, sorry. I guess I had more. So then just some of the things Tara touched on. So most refugee, as we're thinking about designing for this vulnerable population, most refugee women don't have their own phone. They're sort of shared across family units. So just thinking about how, I guess like the icon would look on the phone, or what how if someone else opens it, it sort of looks to other people might be accessing the phone. Throughout the journey, people may not have internet access the whole time, so as much functionality as possible should be available, I think, once it's initially downloaded offline. Thinking about refugee women may not have consistent access to doctors, so the advice can't all just be like go talk to your doctor. And then as far as the doctors they may have access to, they may not have access to a female doctor, and they may not speak that language. So that's why some of the suggestions about what to talk to your doctor will be helpful. And then just some of the emotional aspects, as Sandra talked on. I know that's a focus of the UX community. So the refugee women can be sort of separated from their families. They can be scared. They can be vulnerable. There may be shame associated with it. They may be really anxious or stressed about sort of payment and sort of bringing this new child in a new location. So just thinking about the overall comfort and sort of reassurance that the feel of the app hopefully will provide. Awesome. So really appreciate all the great volunteer work that's been done, and I hope people come talk to me and want to continue to be involved on the app as we take it forward. Awesome.